Open the pod bay doors, Hal.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
It is a massive milestone, not only for us, but for the industry. We know to be a leader, we have to be the first.
Well, the first in having a truly driverless truck take the road on its own with nobody inside.
Yeah, the company Too Simple made history right here in Arizona with their self-driving semi traveling from Tucson to Phoenix along the I-10. So that is where we find our David Catabiano tonight. David, what do we know about this historic trip?
Jamie, this is pretty remarkable. This is a fully autonomous semi. It drove 80 miles from Tucson to Phoenix, and there was some law enforcement that followed the truck along the way to make sure everything was okay. Everything went just fine. There was no human intervention. The CEO says this is a major milestone for an emerging industry that could really help with the supply chain issues that we saw this year. This is not your ordinary semi because it can drive all by itself.
We had literally one instance where I think some other big truck driver passed us and it slowed down because he realized there wasn't anybody in the cabin.
San Diego-based Too Simple kept track as the truck followed its route along the I-10 from Tucson to Phoenix. The 80-mile trip took a little more than an hour to complete. Chen Liu is the company's CEO.
You think about it, you're operating a truck that is 80,000 pounds, driving 65 miles an hour, navigating both surface streets and highways.
Liu says this stretch of interstate is ideal for the first driverless route. Unmarked law enforcement vehicles supervise the entire trip, trailing half a mile behind the autonomous 18-wheeler.
I-10 is the busiest corridor for Class 8 trucks. I think the significance of this is not only the technology side, but really this is a full commercial route. We went from a terminal onto a highway and back into a very busy distribution center.
The business has 70 self-driving trucks that have already racked up millions of miles. The CEO believes this emerging industry could be a solution to the supply chain issues we've seen this year.
The only way you can create new freight capacity to solve the supply chain constraints is to not have drivers. Today is a major step towards that.
Yeah, and the CEO says that was the first of many test drives that they're going to have on the I-10. He says that you're going to see a fully operational commercial autonomous fleet in just the next 3 years. The company's goal, he says.
Hi, my name is Stephen King. I've written several motion pictures, but I want to tell you about a movie called Maximum Overdrive, which is the first one I've directed. Wow.
What in the dickens is going on around here?
A lot of people have directed Stephen King novels and stories, and I finally decided if you want something done right, you ought to do it yourself.
Who was driving it?
I don't know.
Curtis! It's coming after us!
It was my first picture as a director, and you know something? I sort of enjoyed it.
What is going on?
I don't know!
I just wanted someone to do Stephen King right.
You want a war? You got one. I just want to get the hell out of here.
So come and spend some time with me and my friends at the Dixie Boy.
Dixie Boy.
Spend some time in the dark.
Please don't let us be in the dark.
Help me.
I'm gonna scare the hell out of you. And that's a promise.
You're going to get us in an awful lot of trouble, man. We already in trouble.
Maximum terror.
Jesus coming and he is.
Maximum King.
Maybe tomorrow will be our world again.
Dino De Laurentiis presents Stephen King's Maximum Overdrive.
We will have further bulletins as they come in, but for the moment, let me repeat this urgent message. If you are on or near a major highway, get away at once. Get away at...
Imagine you're a race of aliens, right? And you're looking for a new place to live. Say you're looking for a planet, like you and I, you know, like we'd look for a new place to live, a new house or something. So here's Earth. Well, it's like this big old house. And it's kind of polluted. Dirty and smoky. Grease on the walls. Soot in the chimney. And they send in their interstellar house cleaners. Send in their broom. Sweep us all up.
This frightening mechanical revolt appears to be occurring everywhere. New York, London, New Delhi, Moscow, Peking. The reports we have are all the same. Machines apparently operating by themselves or under the direction of some agency we don't understand are going on a homicidal rampage. Whatever is happening